One recurring theme in the book, and indeed in the story of embryogenesis, is the creation of differences, and this theme turns up in many different ways. For example, the very early embryo, just a ball of cells, essentially consists of the same stuff. Every cell does the same thing, but yet an adult body consists of many different cell types, all with specific tasks. One of the problems the embryo has to face very early on, therefore, is how to turn a ball of identical cells into ones that are different. It turns out it does this effectively using the mathematics of geometry. As the embryo enlarges, it pumps itself full of fluid, and that means that some of its cells face a fluid-filled space, while others are completely surrounded by neighbors. That simple trick, either facing free space or being surrounded, is used by the cells to decide to be one cell type or another. That's the very beginning of differences in the embryo, and that same trick is used about 3 more times to create a rather large number of different cell types. And then those different cell types start to interact with each other, because having 2 different cell types, cell type A and cell type B, meeting can be the signal for one of them to become something new, cell type C, for example. There are many instances of that through the story. Another example of making differences is the difference between male and female. Here, the inheritance of one chromosome, and really what counts as one gene on a chromosome, sets the body off on 2 completely different pathways of development. All of the structures that we think of as being specifically male and specifically female are present in the fetus of both sexes. The internal anatomy is really decided by which structures live and which structures die. The external anatomy, the obvious differences between male and female, is actually just a different sort of origami for the same starting material. Tissues are folded in different ways and grow to different extents, and thereby create male and female anatomies from exactly the same starting material. All of this is just a huge amplification from the presence or absence of one single gene. There are many other examples of making differences, and there are many other examples of origami, and of cells talking to each other, and of cells making decisions. All of these processes, at root very simple, are the foundations and the building blocks of what makes us the humans that we are.